for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee.
I was trying to see if I had to gain too high or not. It was a little too high yesterday.
Yep.
I'm still messing with it. And it's like, I didn't do a test run, so this one may be worse.
Maybe not.
Don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. Let me mess with it. Let me mess with it. Let's see.
No.
Oh no. It's like we've got a high-low that's worse. That's worse. We'll see what it is. Everybody's like, would you get on with the damn show?
Would you?
This is it. This is the show.
Yeah, and I was fighting a fucking stink bug over here.
We've had absolutely been invaded with those damn things lately.
I hate them.
Yeah.
For years.
They're not. They're a plague. They are totally
They've been a plague since I have been like 10.
They follow him. They really do. They follow him. It's amusing.
I hate them. At this point, they don't even scare me. I'm just prepared to smack them.
Oh, that's what I have. I have fly smackers in various and sundry places in the house.
I'm prepared to fight.
For the bigger ones, I have badminton rackets out on the porch.
Nah,
Yeah.
the best sound with that is a Coke bottle with the cap unscrewed.
Yeah, well, that too.
Boom.
Yeah. And I am convinced that the oboe is the 1940s instrument of terror.
What do you mean?
It is. I've been listening and enjoying a lot of the 1930s and 40s big band spooky season music.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot it is just awesome. Just awesome stuff. But an oboe that has that tendency, I love that stuff. That's very prominent in the orchestra. And it's like a tuba. A tuba is the instrument of humor. You cannot play a tuba and not have somebody laugh. It just lends itself to that. Yeah. Oh, and something else that
Make
lends
a
itself.
array of noises with those.
Exactly.
And then you put a muter in it, and then you got a whole nother array of sounds.
Fun stuff. Just fun, simple things.
Mm-hmm.
And we need simple, fun things right now.
We do.
Such as one of the best ways to start a spooky story is the old line, "It was a dark and stormy night."
'Twas a dark and stormy night.
And the image that we're using today, this was Grok created, which was hilarious. I mean, sometimes the AI will give you some not good results, and sometimes it'll give you... You can't expect it to be the same as the vision in your head.
Yeah.
It can't be.
Well, what you can do, you could. This is a possibility, and people have done this. You can roughly draw out what you envision in your head, and then have, scan it, and then AI do the rest.
Okay. And the leaps and bounds that the AI is advancing is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
It truly is.
There was a video of a cat that was on a roller coaster. Like he had a harness on. I thought it was real. I thought it was real. It looked and sounded legit.
Oh, that was like...
Until the dude's voice, when it was sort of halting a little bit, like the roller coaster was. And it was still... His voice was still warbling or whatever the fuck.
Did you see the one about the kangaroo that his passport was being denied a few months back?
No.
Everybody thought that was real. And I'm like, why would a kangaroo have a passport?
Yeah.
And on some of this stuff, it's causing people's brains to glitch.
But I think also, the one reason is because people would not throw that out of reality at this point.
Well, I guess that's true,
To
too.
have a passport of sorts.
I guess it's true, too. But going back to Dark and Stormy Night, I don't know why that people...
It was a dark and stormy night.
Yeah. And I think that one of the reasons that people associate that with spooky is just the low light level. There are so many things that affect humans that we don't think of, such as weather, atmosphere, different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's a beautiful sunny autumn day, I love those. I love those. And I can deal with, if we've got sunny days, even in winter, I deal with those so much better than the gloom.
The gloom and the doom and the...
Yeah. And it's one of those that, because it is harvest season, and that a lot of times it is the rainy season, and you do have lower light levels just because of the rotation of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And so that has a play into it.
It does.
There's so many things that people don't think about. And it's like, the weather is usually, hopefully, out of control. We don't know. Of man, there's question.
There's question.
There's big questions.
There's
Since
big.
Helene, I mean, that woke normies up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the EF5 tornado that they had yesterday in North Dakota, that thing, go on X and look some of the videos. I think that they got it on TikTok and stuff. It was just incredible.
Those
Winds
happen.
over 210 miles per hour.
Those happen over, every 13 years over there?
Well, now I think that they had said it had been 2013 the last time they had an EF5.
2013, 14.
And so that's going to be 12 years. But people didn't keep records on some of those things the way that they do today. A lot of these things, it's not that it's that abnormal. A lot of it has to do with the record keeping ability. And now we have video evidence of everything. And because it's Chicken Little every day.
Yeah, and so people are panicking over something that just happens every now and then.
Uh-huh. But as
y'all
far
are
as...
in fucking North Dakota and y'all are worried about that?
Well, it's flatland.
Y'all
It's
don't expect a big-ass
expected.
tornado to come around every few years?
It's flatland. I mean, any of those Midwestern states and stuff like that, it's flatland.
Right.
Even here when we had the tornado, which was in 2013. No, I think it was 2011, actually. In fact, I know it was 2011.
Something
the
like
section that got hardest hit was relatively flat. Yeah. Because, and it's, if they do get in these mountains, it's worse. Mm-hmm. Because it can't, the winds and stuff like that, a lot of times, they can't blow themselves out the way that it does on some of these other things. It can be more devastating.
The
Horrible.
one big soup bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's dark humor right there. You know those, like, toys that you hold on to and then you rip the cable and they spin?
Exactly.
That's basically what it's like, and then it
Yes.
goes around in that thing.
Yes. So that's the reason, as far as we don't have to worry about tornadoes in this area that much. And I'm grateful. Mm-hmm. But it's always good to know the terrain and what weather is possible within your region and area, and how to deal with the weather when it happens, because it will happen.
We live in a glorified gutter. That's fine with me because nothing can get it.
Yeah, bless. Yeah. But it's interesting because that autumn...
It's not a gutter. Wait. Fuck. I don't know what it's called.
I have no clue. No clue what you're talking about. He's over here. That's for the cameras, and somebody be going, "Oh, it's this.
The thing. I see it in my head. I cannot describe it. It's right there.
Okay. Okay.
How dare.
Anyhow, the autumn season, and it's so interesting watching people make shit up because they don't understand, and because they have forgotten and have not been taught, and especially with the traditions of Halloween. And it, over the years, I have heard some incredible stories about shit, and none of it's true. Really not. And it's like, oh, well, the witches did this and the witches did. Guess what, folks? The neo-pagans are making it up as they go along also.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know because they did not have accurate records from back in that time.
Right.
It was the people that worked the land. This was an agricultural, group, sect.
Yep.
So the harvest season, that was when you were gathering everything in preparation for the winter, because you can't go out and plow a field in winter easily. That is the time when you have to exist on what you had already planted and gathered the other months.
You can harvest ice.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess if you would need some water, you could do that. So a lot of this stuff is not that hard to figure out. But with the season changed, and you do have more dark days, you do have more cloudy days, this type stuff. The amount of sunlight is less. You're preparing for that winter season, which is the season of sleep, long shadows. This is where a lot of the myths and the legends came from, because people told tales by candlelight, by firelight.
Yeah.
They did that to amuse each other. Who doesn't like a good ghost story by a campfire?
Right. There's nothing else like it.
Right.
And it definitely does spook you.
Sure.
It's the most effective spook.
And we're from generations past. And we're still telling some of these spooky tales and making up new spooky tales. So that's the reason a lot of it, when you have the old movies, the black and white movies, and I love those, that they have that castle, and there's always that huge thunderstorm that illuminates the castle with the lightning and stuff. And it's so atmospheric. It is so just, old school goth, that those of us love that aesthetic.
Yes.
It's just atmosphere. It's aesthetic. Has nothing to do with evil. Has nothing to do with the devil.
It's just all about the looks and the feel of it.
Yes.
The vibes, man.
Yes. And you were talking also earlier about the back rooms.
Yeah.
And this new mythos that is coming into being. And a lot of that is because people are no longer that involved with the earth. That's a problem. That is a severe problem, because you're taking humans out of one of their basic elements.
Yeah.
So that's going to cause problems with humanity.
Yeah.
And you're putting them in these urban environments, which is totally man-made, totally artificial. Again, it's taking them out of their natural environment, which includes touching grass, touching the earth, tilling the soil. But the back rooms horror is new. It's an urban horror.
It is. Sort of. In a way. I would say that it's urban.
Yeah.
A lot of the structures in it are urban. That's let me tell you, if you're in the back rooms, like with that hallway, those hallways, dude, nah.
Well, it's that almost the fluorescent lights that was part of the horror, was that you could not see the sky. The perpetual hum of those fluorescent lights.
No clear doors.
Uh-huh.
No windows. Just the hum of fluorescent lighting, the smell of must, and slightly damp carpet.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's full on just squish.
Mm-hmm. It is that urban jungle that's inescapable.
Yeah, especially that one that's like, I think it was actually a hotel in real life or something like that. And
Cubicles?
No, it's not the cubicles.
Okay.
Like, you can see it, but like where normally like there would be, because it's a building that surrounds this like little grass area in the center. I know everybody has seen buildings like that at some point, where it has like this little patch and everybody meets in the center.
Okay.
But, but at the top, no sky whatsoever. It's concrete. Yet
That's
there's
horrible.
that little grass patch down there.
Then how would that little grass patch continue
It's
to grow?
fake.
See, to me, that is horrifying.
And that's an actual photo. Like, you can see, like, all the hallways to go to the rooms or whatever.
Right.
It's a hotel or something like that. But that's still, like, no.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. You can't see outside?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
And as far as some of these people in rural area, I mean, in urban areas thinking that they're superior to those of us that live in rural areas. No. I mean, if you have to live there in the urban whatever sprawl, good for you, and or I'm sorry, whichever applies.
Yeah.
But the thought of not being able to go out and see trees and grass and sky and stuff is terrifying to me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in urban environments. I don't do well in them because of the frequency and the vibration of it, and it's just like, no.
But the thing is, a lot of these people in the urban environments think that those little grass patches with the trees, or like going to the park, that is grounding them. But they're still in a concrete jungle that is being invaded by frequencies or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. These are the people that see some of these videos and go out and think that they can pet a bear. No, that's not how that really works. That's a good way to get your face chewed off. So, with the dark and stormy night, and that is wonderful, but the urban horror for today's world, I think, is more horrifying. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Some of the things are like very suburban based as well, so like Midwestern type stuff. Like that's where a lot of backroom stuff is like based. It's still considered urban, isn't it?
Well, it's the suburbia. It's just far enough outside of the urban area, but within driving distance for people to go into the city to work.
Yeah.
And that's where you get with the HOAs and everything like that, and the developments, and everybody's got their own little identical whatever.
Yeah. Literally, there is a backrooms level that is that.
I can see
basically, that. It's this line, and there's also another one where it's a bunch of like mountains. I don't know how to describe it other than like you gotta look at it so that I could probably describe it. But it's got these hills, and all these houses look the same.
Mm-hmm.
White picket fence. The windows are like, unless it's like a couple, are black. You can't see in. You can't really. It's creepy. There is something eerie about that. There is something eerie walking through a complete street of identical houses that looks like a model set.
Well, and it's just like
looks like something that is supposed to be like a toy land, not real life.
Right. And it's just like these 15-minute cities that are being proposed, and in some places being planned, that everything is supposed to be within a 15-minute walking distance.
Mm-hmm. That's not.
It's just, that's an ant colony. I mean, it's one of those that, yeah, no. That's really scary.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is. So I will take the dark and stormy night any day over some of this other stuff.
Yeah. It's just, like, for example, Bristol. Bristol is eerie. It's eerie at night.
It's changed so much. I mean, it truly has, because you have a lot of the buildings that need to be repurposed. Some of them are being repurposed, but does that mean that they are getting, where the buildings are being cleaned and renovated and different things like that? Mm-hmm. Or are they still looking sort of decayed? I mean, a good pressure washing can do wonders for a aging building.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't know. I personally am not scared by urban stuff because we live here, and it's like, oh, fuck. If you're walking down the holler, you had to run through the holler. Pitch blackness.
Yes.
Now that is true terrifying.
Yes.
That is
Because there are
scarier than being
things.
in the back rooms, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
Being
That's
out
where
in the middle of
you
the woods at
learn.
night, no flashlight, that's
You
terrifying.
learn to keep an eye on how much fuel you have in your vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very learning experience. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, mm-mm. And if you're staying in the cabin alone, make sure you have something as a weapon.
But the thing is, people used to do that before, as far as walking the holler and different things like that, long before that there was electric or
Right.
vehicles.
Right, and I'm sure even then that they would be like, "Oh yeah, it's creepy.
Well,
It's creepy at night."
most of the time they got their stuff done in the day to where they didn't have to deal with being out at night.
Exactly, because they didn't want to be out there.
Right.
Because it's scary as shit.
Well, and there are predators that are out at night that are not out during the day.
That's exactly what makes it scary.
Uh-huh.
Like if there was no predators, that would be Minecraft peaceful mode at night.
Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe.
It'd be like no danger. You can just chill, vibe. You got no worry of anything harming you whatsoever.
Well, I think a lot of it is just some of these primal human fears. And fear is built into us as a survival mechanism.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, no fear. Well, let me tell you something. If you have absolutely no fear, something ain't right. Because there are some times that you do need to have healthy fear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, that's that whole fight, flight, or freeze thing. If you're standing there in front of a lion or whatever like that, hopefully you can think quickly in it. Well, first of all, why would you be there? Second of all, hopefully you will have fast enough thought to survive. Other than that, you're food, meat for the beast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's incredible how vulnerable humans actually are.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Now
The
that is
intellect.
true spooky shit right there.
Yeah, the intellect. And that's the reason that, as far as building dwellings and having weapons to protect ourselves and our families and different things like that. And some people have forgotten basic instincts.
Yes, because people have been the comforts of modernity.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, how many times have we seen, and yeah, it's incredible footage when you've got some fool out there with a cell phone filming an EF5 tornado.
Yeah.
I mean, to sit there and go, oh, this has 210 mile per hour winds. That is, what was it, 1,000-pound train cars that they had flipped. Ron Hall was talking about it.
I have no idea.
I mean, it had thrown those train cars around just like, toys. And to sit there and go, yes, here I am, little bitty human, great big storm cloud. I'm going to stand here and video this for clicks and views.
The fuck.
Yeah, that's a little bit of somebody's got a survival response that ain't good.
Nah. Nah. Damn, they got those dead cat reflexes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and we saw that as far as
Where is their sense of self-preservation?
right. What was it that they were having flooding or whatever it was, and they were in their house still filming the flooding, and it's like, this is not good. The water was up halfway of their windows.
Yes.
You remember it was those two dudes.
Yes. There's been many videos like that. There's been many videos of also people's houses basically caving in. And roofs.
Uh-huh.
Roofs
And they're
falling apart.
videoing the whole thing.
Yeah.
My God.
Same people also record people cutting down trees that are aimed directly at the house.
Oh, yeah. We had watched that, what was it, Fail Army. And it was, my God, it was so cringeworthy because it was triggering PTSD, especially these idiots trying to get the lawnmowers up on the bed of a truck and them flipping back. And I'm like, I've seen that firsthand.
Oh, I've lived that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Little bitty woman trying to get riding lawnmower off of God, it was just like a comedy of errors. My God, my God. And the worst one was where the man had the chainsaw, and that stupid woman had gone up the ladder behind him for whatever reason. That was just, I don't see how people got out alive on that. And thank God that there are chain stops on chainsaws. But not all of them. There are people that will, they will circumvent that safety measure. Mm-hmm. That was just, it was horrible. Fail Army, go watch that as far as when, yeah, natural selection. It's there for a reason. It's evolved also.
Loves it.
Dark and stormy nights, primal
and
fears, weather. And it's interesting how they used to call them acts of God, and the language has been changed. Very much it has been changed. Most of the time, he's going to do another one. Here it comes. It's like poltergeist. They come in pairs. Most of the time now, you will hear it referred to as Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they don't want to reference God. It's true.
You know what? That never clicked.
Oh, there's a lot of things that click. Yeah.
Mama. Smooth brain gang.
Oh, well, God love y'all. Y'all figure it out the hard way. Y'all will figure it out the hard way. Do you want to tell the people where we will be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at RolandaCOCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Oh, know that you're loved. And let us pray one for another.
Yep.
And treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep.
Bye.